It's March 10, the carnival week just finished. It's a Sunday. Here's the reality. We are off the Tivoli Eco Resort in Praia do Forte. It's 10 a.m, past 10 a.m. The resort is right there. This is a river that follows the border of the resort. That's another property. The river is clean. People are using it, they take baths here. It has only natural, well, a few dust, but it's quite clean, very exotic. It's nice and fresh, not too hot, not cold at all. Beautiful spot. Now we're walking to the beach, the Atlantic Ocean, the immensity of the Atlantic Ocean, just powerful. There's a breeze. Sometimes the wind is hot, most of the time it's just the right temperature. The resort goes from here to about there. It's almost a private beach. In Brazil the law doesn't allow to have a private beach. It's still public, but the way the access is made, it's quite private. You don't see many people out here, even though the resort has been fully booked for the carnival. It's the very high season for Brazil, but because it's so spread, the immensity and the vegetation, you have 800 people here on a given day this week, you just don't really notice them. You always end up having this, not really crowded. You never have this feeling of people on top of each other. The vegetation is very pure, palm trees, these raisins, this is what it is. It's not dirt, it's part of the dunes fighting the ocean and vice versa. The sand is this color, not white sand, which by the way works better because the sun is so strong, it won't hurt your eyes. The ocean is very clean. These are rocks or stones, corals, well, a piece of paper. These are all algae. If you don't really like this, get yourself some shoes to go on the water. Otherwise the water is transparent. Now obviously you have to be careful with these guys that will cut you and hurt you. You have to walk carefully. But there are no currents, there are no big waves. Very safe, it's very quiet. It's just Brazil. This country is happily welcoming, and the nature makes the people and the people make the nature. I don't know, it's just perfect. Quite clean water to bath. Sometimes the water is warmer, a little bit of a soup temperature kind of thing. You come out and the fresh breeze just feels fantastic. Otherwise, that's pretty much what you get around here. If you're looking for a quiet place, beautiful pictures with nobody around you, this is the crowdest week of the year, with this and New Year. When the water goes up, all the way up to here, sort of see the algae that were deposited filled. For some reason, I'm not sure, for whatever reason, it mixes more with the sand. And there is lighter, it's softer. Here is harder, it's almost like concrete. So it kind of mixes and it looks dirty, it's not transparent. Therefore, you have this feeling the water is crystal clear. Nevertheless, it's clean. You don't have plastics floating around or any debris of plastic bottles. They have in this resort some biologists because the turtles come to this bay. There's actually turtles traveling around the ocean that are born here. The mothers, they go away, they come back to put more eggs. There is an ecosystem going on here, a real one. Yesterday I was swimming there, turtle passed by. They won't hurt you, they just pass by. It's true, it doesn't look as clean. I prefer to swim here when the tide is down, which you will have a few hours every day, at least in the morning, the afternoon, depending on the time of the year, to have a good swim. You'll have the swimming pool, the spa, restaurants and everything else, the bars to enjoy yourself. I prefer the low tide, so because you get a lot more of low water to walk around. This is a bay, it's a big bay. That means, because it's the Atlantic Ocean, it could be rough sometimes. This part here is very protected, no strong currents, no weird animals, nothing happens here really. When you walk through past there, you'll have the village of Praia do Forte. There or down there past that end, you will have stronger ocean. That is typical for the Atlantic. You can see the waves are breaking down there. There's some sort of reef or rocks that protect this area. It's just perfect. All this calm ocean here is always calm. It's safe to swim with the kids or just walking around, and not many people. I mean, that's what it is. It's one of the busiest days of the year.